Rise and shine, family. So people often ask me, what is the key to success? Well, the key to your success is you. No matter who's listening, it's always you. Think about it. Everything starts with the mind, right? From literature to airplanes to weapons to vehicles, right? Cures, medicines. All these things come from the mind of man. It starts here first as a thought, and then we manifest it in reality by working hard to achieve that, right? Well, how many of you have dreams in your mind, aspirations, things that you would like to become or see one day, things you'd like to fulfill in your life one day? Who's stopping you? I mean, there may be things outside of yourself that you wish you had more of, resources you wish you had access to, and things like that. But what's really truly stopping you from going out and being the person that you want to be, that you want to be? Think about it. What others may think of you, the people who doubted you, you may doubt yourself, right? But in all, it all comes back to you. You are the catalyst to your dreams, to seeing them come true. If you are not willing to invest in yourself, if you are not willing to step out and become this person that you know you can be, how can you ever expect the world to see you as this individual? I was talking to someone yesterday about meditating. They asked me, what do you do, Kevin, when you meditate? Well, I simply go into my mind and I imagine my life and myself in the future. What does that look like to me? What do I look like 10 years from now? You know, how do I dress? What are the type of things that I say? What am I doing when I imagine myself being further along in life? And when I do this, I have every intention of bringing that person back with me today. Not wait until 10 years come up so I can finally be this person. Who's to say that you can't start being that person today? Sure, people are going to say you're acting different. People are going to not accept who you are, but eventually they'll have no other choice but to accept this new person that you have became, right? Because you have chosen to manifest your own world, create your own magic. Your world can be exactly the way you want it. You just have to be willing to work towards manifesting it. You understand? No one is going to make your dreams come true but you. And you have to realize that there's nothing stopping you. There's nothing in between you and that dream but air and opportunity. It's your own fears, fear, F-E-A-R, false evidence appearing real, that keeps you from stepping out and being this person. Today, I want you to go outside and be you. Go out and be this person that you want to be. Force the world to accept you the way it is just by being this person. You don't ever have to stop and ask anyone to accept you. You force them to by continuing to be this new person that you want to be. If you want to go out and be a person that takes more initiative, you want to be a more driven person, you don't have to wait on anybody's approval to become this person. Just go do it and watch the results follow. This life that you're imagining in your mind, you will see it come to fruition. Why? Because you took charge of your life. You took charge. No one else can do it for you. Only you can shape out the life that you want. The same way that the Wright brothers or whoever invented the airplane believed that this vehicle could fly through the air. It didn't take anyone else having to believe this with them. All they had to do was believe it within themselves. You understand? And now what do we have? Flying vehicles. You understand? The same way that an artist draws a picture, and in their mind they can see what that picture wants what they want that picture to be. To someone else, they may see a blank canvas. But it's the artist that has to take the initiative to put that pen or that brush to that canvas. Correct? And it's in their work that they can bring to life what they want everyone else to see. To me, that is magic. Taking something that is nothing, it comes from the mind, and you make it something, right? We all talk about being gods of our worlds or creators of our own world. Well, what else defines that other than taking something that didn't exist and making it exist because it came through your mind and your efforts? It is yours because it came from your mind. And don't worry about if you think someone else may have had the idea before. How did you get the idea? If it's your idea, work towards making that thing flourish. Find other people who are willing to help you make that thing flourish. Find other people that have your back and they compliment you and they push you in these directions. You don't need people telling you, that won't work. Maybe you shouldn't have told them your idea. It's your idea. They may not see your vision the way you see it. You understand? So to them, it may not work in their mind. but it's what do you mean for it to be? People always ask about success and is it meant to be? Is it my purpose? Is it meant to be? Do you mean for it to be? Is it in your mentality? Can you see it in your mental? Then you meant for it to be, because it came from your mental and it became, right? Don't be afraid to be. Don't be afraid to create. If it's meant to be, it's only because it's in your mental and you work to create what was in your mind. If two people come together and they say, is it meant to be? If both of you put your minds together to achieve this thing, then it is. You don't need approval from someone outside of yourself. If the vision is in your mind, that vision is for you to make it real, for you to make that thing tangible. The intangible becomes tangible. Thoughts, fears, all these things are intangible. You can't see them, and your thoughts that are intangible, sometimes your fears that are also intangible, can keep you from manifesting these dreams or these visions and making them tangible. Make them tangible, okay? Understand that if it comes to your mind, then it's supposed to go further than that. Create, but it won't do it without you working towards it. You understand? That's my words for today. So if you're looking to succeed, if you're looking to be the person that you want to be in life, and in my definition, that is success. I believe the goal in life is that you become you. All the people in the world that has told you that who you shouldn't be, made you feel insecure based on what you look like, how you sound, or whatever. Your goal is to not listen to any of that and become you in spite of what anyone else says. Because if you do yourself an injustice of being yourself, then you do the world an injustice from being able to witness you. Nobody can be you like you. No one. You are the only you. Yeah, there were people born at the same day, at the same time. They may even have the same name, but they are not you. And you are who we want to see. You is who the world needs to see. So you can look like anything. You can look like a person. You can look identical. You can have a twin who they can't tell y'all apart. But the real you is intangible. The real you cannot be seen. It is here. This is where the real you lies. Your insecurities, your hopes, your dreams, your talents, all these things are inside of here. But you need this vessel, this tangible biological meat suit that works on this plane and brings what's spiritual, what's intangible in this world to this world. And to do that, you need to cooperate with you, with the real you. Bring this, the things you can see, bring them under your subjection. And if this is your puppet to manipulate, do you hear me? No, do you hear me? You. This is my puppet to manipulate. I am here. And with everything in me, I want the world to see who this is. This is how you should be. Be the change that you want to see. No candle loses its flame from lighting another. And if you were to ever find yourself in the middle of chaos, it is in that chaos that you would have found yourself. All right?